The time for stoicism and for the stiff upper lip is over. The time for coping with this system the best we can is over. We can't do this any longer. We have struggled and managed to piece it together for years upon years upon years, and we're now reaching a position where we're not able to do that anymore. In previous years, having been a doctor for a number of years now, we've been able to piece it together and to just about manage. We're not just about managing anymore. We can't just keep calm and carry on anymore. We can't do it because we simply don't have any more to offer. We can't do any more. And it's up to people to stand up and tell it how it is. It's up to people to put themselves on the line and to put their jobs at risk, to stand up and say, you know what, I'm not going to stand for this anymore because this is indefensible and unacceptable and shouldn't be tolerated. In a position where I am unable to accept a single extra patient into my department, not a single extra one. We've had patients collapsing onto the front desk of our A&E unit, saying that they've been reporting to the ambulance service over a period of hours that they've been having increasing difficulty with their breathing. They've collapsed into the department and needed to be rushed immediately to theatre for life-saving interventions. These people, if they hadn't have scrambled to get to the hospital themselves, if they hadn't have been driven up there themselves, they would have died. And this is just in my hospital. I'm hearing examples of things happening in a very, very similar way in units across the country. And I'm sure you've heard many accounts of ambulances being delayed for several hours, being called out to people with heart attacks who have subsequently died whilst waiting for ambulances. And in my view, for that to be happening in one of the wealthiest nations in the world is entirely indefensible. And the responsibility for that sits squarely on the shoulders of Theresa May, the Prime Minister. She is ultimately the responsible person for this issue.